Oh, I told you there was that new episode of What Makes This Song Stink.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? It's 45 minutes long? Nah, I don't want to watch that. You should totally watch it. Oh, it's about Train. That's what it was.
I hate Train. I can't listen to Train, and I can't listen to like a breakdown of why Train sucks. Like I just know that they suck. Like
no, it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile. It's Pat Finnerty is doing much better music critique than we are.
Okay, I mean I don't doubt that at all.
Here comes Billie Eilish with "Happier Than Ever." Her 3-week-old 35 million
I have a
views.
feeling this is going to be like that song that we wrote that we titled happiest
goddamn day of my fucking life. And it was
pretty dark.
It was some of the darker lyrics.
It was very cheery, but it was dark.
You should figure out how to play that. You should play that at your gigs.
No thanks.
Okay. All right, here it comes.
Who has a corded phone?
Nice use of screaming. So, Kev, what'd you think?
I thought it was good. It's
sorry.
It's very poppy. It's got a lot of good lines in there. A lot of emotion. It elicits a lot of emotion.
It's got some pretty bad lines.
Do you think so?
Why is she so mad? Like, what did she hook up with a bad guy or something?
No, she's the bad guy, dummy. No, you know, it's a little one-sided, but it's it's emotion. It's like raw emotions letting it out. It's good.
Yeah, so I don't want to look at like what people wrote about what a lyric means, but I just wanted to have the lyrics up, just in case. So like I'd never make myself feel shitty. Where did that go? You made me hate this city.
Yeah, that's not a good line.
That's one of the worst lines I've heard in a while.
Right on.
I think.
And I did like go down a little bit to verse 3. Maybe the outro.
I like the outro, except for, and this might come up in the mix, how everything was clipping, everything was too loud.
Yeah, it was too loud.
All the instrumentation, especially the drums and stuff.
Couldn't hear the vocals.
And part of that's kind of by design. I think Billie is a little quiet in her vocal delivery.
Mumble pop.
Whispery.
Mumble pop.
Something like that. So let's talk melody. There was something, so like the first half, the soft half, and, it's arranged into basically 2 songs. We've talked about this, this is kind of like Heavy as Heavy Does, where you just had the piano and the vocals and then everything enters and it just goes fucking nuts. This reminds me from an arrangement standpoint of that song by Phenomena, but I hate this one more because it's a ukulele instead of a piano.
No, that's nice.
And I don't think that the loud part was produced as cleanly.
Mm-hmm.
That was a psychedelic breakdown. This one is just psychotic. So anyway, so melody though, that the first half of the song was, I can't put my finger on it exactly. It was very reminiscent of something, both in the chords and the melody.
Nice. Let's listen to it again. Let's figure it out.
Oh, hooray. I think it might just be, it's very, I'm loath to just say it's old-fashioned, but maybe that's sort of what it is. Something from the era of corded phones.
I wish it wasn't true.
Maybe something by like Patsy Cline or something that it almost kind of reminds me of like an old country ballad. Maybe it's the way it's being strummed or something. Boom, boom, boom.
Somebody said online that it sounds like the song "Hard Time" by Teratoma. Melanoma.
It's like you're saying in New York.
Old melanoma head.
What is it? Hard time.
Teratoma. Tera, Tera. Toma. Oh, melanoma head coming.
Hard time teratoma. Hard to breathe? What?
It's on Spotify.
Well, it's not on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube. I can't play it because I don't have Spotify.
Yeah, I don't have.
All right. Well, it sounds like another song. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay, apparently. Well, so yeah, I mean, anyway, it sounds like another song. Like it could be. Maybe it sounds like Patsy Cline or somebody like that, like a late 50s, 60s slow ballad of a scorned woman kind of thing. But melody, I do like the melody, at least in the first half. I'm thinking like a 7.
Okay.
And lyrics, rhyming shitty and city.
That's one line. There's going to be some bad lines. I think some of it was effective. I would say 8. I would say 8. 7 or 8. 7 or 8.
7. 7 it is. Rhythm, I like the rhythm. Super simple as it was in the beginning. I like that it had the tempo change, and the way that it happens kind of portends, if that's a word, or foreshadows that we're about to get like a much stormier production. So I really like that. I would probably go at least 7 or 8.
Okay.
And harmony, nothing really stood out as being harmonically interesting. It's textured, but it's textured in a way in the second half and that storm half that you can't really discern what's going on. I could hear a scream in the left.
Well, is that a mix?
Side.
Is that a mix issue or is that a harmony issue?
It's a mix issue, but if you can't hear it, then
it doesn't help the harmony. I would say that the harmony would be strong, probably around 7. She always harmonizes her vocals. It sounds pretty good, except for you can't hear it very well. I think that's a mix issue. So I'd say 7 for harmony.
Performance, I'm inclined to say, at least a 5 out of 6 for the accuracy, and probably it sounds like whether she was the bad guy or somebody else was the bad guy. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of feel to the entire thing. So 5 and then 6 out of 6. Okay,
fair.
All right, production, the mix. I gotta knock the mix down a little bit.
Yeah.
To a 4 out of 6.
If you can't hear the song, then you fucked up. Yeah.
And then the arrangement though I thought was great. Yeah. So 5 there.
Yeah, I agree. Emotion.
Just missed me.
I'd say 12. Like I know what it's about. I get the sentiment. Like I understand.
I get the gist there. I'm not getting a whole lot of innovation.
Sounds like Billie Eilish.
Which that used to be innovative, but a year has passed.
2 years at least.
Probably it wasn't bad guy. It wasn't bad guy early last year, early 2020.
2 years.
Maybe it was. Boy, oh boy.
We're getting old.
She's growing up right before our eyes. Repeat listenability though.
I wouldn't give it any repeat listenability. Maybe 12 at most.
Well, that's 3/4 of.
I mean, that's pretty strong, but it's let's give it a 10. I would say more than It's definitely not an 8.
I'm thinking 9.
All right.
If it comes on, yeah, for sure. I'll probably listen to. I'm not gonna seek this one out.
Okay, that's all right.
Not with a ukulele. Not with.
Why are you shitting on a ukulele all of a sudden?
I just don't like the.
I don't like ukulele. All right.
Yeah. More like pukulele.
Am I right?
All right, so that was "Happier Than Ever"
All right.
by Billie Eilish, coming in at a what?
Go finish what you're saying.
So that was "Happier Than Ever" by Billie Eilish, clocking it at a 7.0 out of 10 on the TuneScore scale.
Nice.
We've had a lot of fun today, and we hope you did too. That's been Kevin Niebrick. I've been Carrie Nightingale. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay sound. You could write a critique about anything. The sliding glass door got stuck.